And greetings and welcome back to another Barandar Streams. Today we are taking a look at the game Abandoned Ship by Fireblade Software. This is a pretty good game so far. Not too far into it, but I'm actually enjoying the interface and the gameplay and the way it's set up. So I'm going to take a quick look at it. You basically start off as a prisoner of a Kraken worshipping cult. And as you escape, you grab a few people from the prisons, jump on a ship, and take off. And as you're running, you're being pursued relentlessly by this cult. And there's a meter that usually is at the bottom of the board that will build up over time. And when the meter hits, you're going to be attacked either by the Kraken monster itself that they summoned into existence, or one of their ships, or one of their creatures. So there is somewhat of a timer per map. The maps are reasonably sized. Take a look here. This would be the size of the maps, with different areas to exit from. And each one usually has a gate that keeps it closed, and you have to encounter a certain amount of these small white circles here, which are events, um, in order to get through these gates. And basically, you have a ship and a crew. The main tenet of the game would be during your combat, during your interaction phases. You have different characters here that you can move about the ship. They each have different positions that you can assign them to. This guy happens to be a gunner. I can assign him to my guns. This guy is sort of a melee fighter, but he can also man guns. I have a guy I can put on a mortar. So this is my captain, which would be your main character that you have. You have a navigator, and I have different kinds of weapons too. This is a great. This one will hit the masts. This is a chain gun. I have a grape shot at the front. That's for anti-personnel. There is a medical station where your people can heal, um, and you have other cool aspects, which is like your sea tactics. You're able to control where you want your shipping to start. So sometimes if you have a faster, smaller ship with range, you could keep yourself a little distance. If you want to be closer to the ship, if you have a stronger ship or you like to board, you can set your distances, and your navigator will at least try to keep you at those distances as the battles progress. Plus, there are environmental problems if you're in the middle of a storm or choppy seas or whatever's going on. That will all affect the ship. Sometime you'll have to brace your crew for impact if you're going to ram a ship or you're getting hit with a wave. There's all kinds of things that go on. And anything that happens to the ship, anything that occurs, there'll be. You'll see it on the ship. You'll see the ship burning. You'll see the hull cracks or whatever, and you can send any crew member you want to make repairs or deal with the situation, as it were, or fight off other crew members. If not, you have them mounted on different weapons, different parts of the ship, where they'll do their thing. Some crew members are a little better at things than others. Obviously, Navigator a little better at ship steering. Your cannoneers, your gunners would be better at manning weapons, and of course your marines are better at fighting off boarders on the ship. But they can pretty much do anything. Your guns, you can set them to auto fire or not, and then you can pick where on the ship they'll be shooting at. So you can concentrate fire on different areas. A weapon like this will rip sails apart, so they won't be able to maneuver. And you can compile damage on them while the other crew members are doing the same thing, trying to repair their ship and whatnot. Down here are your crew, and their skill levels with different areas of the ship, whether it's fighting or cannons or steering or whatnot. And you can also assign them to positions so that when you hit this other button, they will automatically return to where their starting points are in case you have them moving all over the place. And you can preset your guns and whatnot as well. So it's actually a pretty cool little interface. And during combat, there's a lot going on. If one of you guys gets blown off the ship, I mean, there's a winch pulling back up. Uh, you can upgrade anything on the ship, which we'll go over that next. So this, if we go back to our world map here, this would be a port. So once you get close to it, you have your options on whether you want to visit the docks to work with the ship, or if you want to go to the taverns to deal with your crew members and hire crew members and other things, or if you want to leave. Sometimes there are other options depending on if you have a mission or whatnot to do something. So if you were to go into the docks, for example, you'd have your option. You could buy all kinds of different weapons, and these different ports all have different weapons available, and you can switch them out with weapons on your ship. Like I have an extra grape shot that I swapped out for this suppression gun that knocks people down. Um, you can also buy more cannons if you have the slots available for them. Instead of having 2 in a battery, you'll have 3 in a battery. So you know, if I put 2 crew members over here, they're commanding all 6 of these guns, basically. These other guns are single shots. You can see the stations. These are the water pumps if the ship gets cracked and full of water. There's upgrades for those stations as well, such as adding a lifeboat in case the ship hull reaches 0, or upgrading your crow's nest, your armor. You also have supplies that you have to manage, which you can purchase or find throughout the game. Each section of the ship has its own upgrade capacity, where you can upgrade the performance of the area, reinforce the area, give it fire resistance, hull crack resistance, repair speed increase, and whatnot. As you can see, I have this one set for efficiency, so it reloads quicker, and this here so that I can use maneuvers faster. You do have different maneuvers that you can do, ramming the ship, escaping battle, things of that nature, and they do take a while, so I wanted to increase the steering and the reload speeds, and then I'll work on reinforcing the boat, is my theory. At the shipwright, you can look at new ships. There's a whole wide range of ships available to you depending on your money. Right now, I believe I'm running a brig, which would be this setup here. But I can upgrade to anything, frigates, corvettes, the galleons, and as you can see, the batteries increase, the amount of weaponry, but more important, the crew and ship storage slots also increase with the hull, which allows you to take more damage overall. This is your hull down here. When this burns down to 0, the ship will be gone, and this above it is your water level. As your ship takes damage, you'll take on water. And if you don't pump it out, your ship can sink from that as well, from water weight. If you do purchase another ship, you can carry over, I believe all your upgrades carry over, and you can take any guns that you want with you as well to the new ship. Go back in the port here. In the other side of the port is the more the crew-driven area. So in the tavern here, you have new characters up here that you're able to hire for your crew. You can also dismiss crew members that you have already if you don't like them or you find somebody better, because your ship can only hold so much crew. The ship that I'm on can only handle 6 crew total, so the other 2 slots are unavailable to me. Crew don't level as such, but they do gain traits as they go along. And some crew already have traits on them. And the more they work at different parts of the ship during combats and whatnot, they'll gain different skills as they go along, which will appear down in these little circle areas. If they get wounded in combat or different events occur, they have a chance to earn negative effects, such as this guy here has a broken hand, so he would pump water 20% slower. He's also my navigator and can't navigate worth the crap in rain. And I just got a new one for my guy. I got poison gas weakness by a bad event, so that'll need to be addressed as soon as possible. You can also increase your ship morale if needed there for a small fee. That's in the tavern. You can also dismiss crew as well in the same spot. In the magistrate, if you are raiding ship lanes or you happen to gain a bounty, you could pay it off here. You have the Explorers Guild. So as you explore the map and you uncover it, once you've completed it or at any point, you can head over to port and sell your mapping and upgrade your maps, and you collect money for it. So I've been getting somewhere around 150, 175 for a full map completion. But it helps with the money because you need the money a lot in this game. The game auto saves as you go along, but you have the option or ability to find captain's logs throughout the game. Usually in special areas with the ship, you need a diving bell, I believe, to find them, which I have now. Once you find the log, you can make a manual save wherever you want, whenever you want. Otherwise, because it's a permadeath game. In the apothecary, you can come in here to have negative traits removed, such as this one, which costs me a lot, but I'm getting rid of it. And certain places, certain things have to be removed first and whatnot. It's expensive, but it is what it is. And there's also the prison, where you can hire one-time crew members. They don't gain any kind of experience or anything, and they come with sometimes some negative traits, but they are cheap as hell. As opposed to spending 100, 150, you pay off the rest of their debt, get them out, they go on your crew. So it's an option if you're desperate for crew members. That's basically it for the setup. In order to exit a map through one of these corners, you need sometimes to complete a certain amount of events on the board. So we can go up and take a look at them. This map happens to be the first protected port, per se, that I've come to. So there's no meter where they're chasing me right now. The little white compass meter for an area that you haven't explored yet, it'll point you at the nearest event that you're unaware of or port that you can go to, which would be off in this direction here. So I could follow it and it would lead me to the nearest. There it is. So when you find something like that, you can just click on it and go to it. Sometimes there's ships like this one here. Looks like it was an ambush, so. Alright, see now in this battle my ship has been attacked from the other side. You get to choose which side of your ship by default you wish to fire from, in case you want to specialize a side of the ship for, say, more hull damage, and the other side, for more crew damage, whatever. So I'm basically going to be in the other side of the ship, facing the other direction. Now the game does have a full pause, so you can get your bearings and figure out what you want to do. Ship looks around the same size as my ship, so this might be a little tricky. Plus I'm on the wrong side, and I actually upgraded the batteries over here too, so let's give it a shot. I'm gonna move everybody into position here. And I can use my new gun now. Put this on auto fire. I should put him on this as well. So this would be an example of a battle. This would be your opponent on the opposite side, and this is his ship setup. Each one of these little areas is a section that is targetable and can gain damage and have different things happen to it. You have your helm in the back, you have your sick bay in the front, and then your weapons on the sides, and of course your masts in the center. At this distance, I can't tell what kind of weapons they have. That has to do with my crow's nest. When I upgrade that, I'll be able to spot things like what type of crew they have. I can see the crew members on there, but I don't know what types they are right now. So now I can change my distance and get a little closer to take a look at them. But I think for now I'm pretty good. We're going to hold here. I know somebody's driving the ship, so I'm going to fire on that guy. See what happens. Going to fire on their masts. And as you can see on the right up top here, you'll see it light up red in different areas so you know where you're targeting. So I'm going straight for the masts right now. And then we'll see. If I don't make much of a dent or they seem to be too powerful for me, we can try to make a run for it. Now, as the ship gets hit, certain areas are going to happen. There are times when the ship will get hit with poison gas, something noxious, and you'll need to get your crew members out of there. This little green circle around them represents the health of the crew members, so they're going to get damaged as you go. You might have to peel one off to heal themselves as it goes. So we need to put this on auto fire and see if I can knock somebody down. Seem to be near the center working. I'll try to hit them here and slow them down a little bit on their repairs. I'm going to maneuver in a little bit closer. Alright, so they have mortars on the sides of their ships, which is actually pretty cool. Like that. Back a little bit, we have a fire on the ship, so I'm going to peel off a gunner to heal himself. I'm going to peel off my mortar to do a little repair. I think we can handle them both. Now we're going to stay on that gun, or get on this gun. As you can see, their ship's getting damaged. You can put multiple people on the same guns, as I did here. Try to increase the rate at which they repair. Captain, I need this guy some help here. Must have fire cannons on there, because that is really hurt. Their ship is in bad shape, though. They don't have much left on it. A couple of good shots. I need to get done with this because these guys are burning my ship down. They're almost done. Rough. sometimes you got to be careful. If you take on too big of a ship, they can really damage your ship pretty bad. Excellent. We'll take the extra cash. I'm gonna need it to repair the damn ship now. Now your ship will get repaired and your crew will be alright. Well, at least the deck damage will get healed, like the fire and whatnot. But your actual hull points will be down until you get back to a port to repair. Which I could probably go a little longer, but since I'm so close to port, I might as well hit one. Acid bomb, huh? Interesting. Turn to port. Get a morale buff. Alright, we'll take a look around. I do like also the this canvas cloth material that they use as a fog of war. Actually a great touch with the game. There are lighthouses that you can come across as you're playing, and if you visit them, they will remove the entire fog of war from the map so that you can see everything. And the weather does matter, so if it's raining or you're in a stormy area or a foggy area on the map, it will be like that when you get out in combat as well. So there's not much else you can do in this area. It is more or less a safe harbor. There are a few zones that I want to check out while I'm here. Some supplies. Yeah, I can afford it. We'll get the map cleared soon anyway, and then I'll pick up the extra cash for that. Shouldn't be too much left here. Another fishing area up there. So far the story's been pretty good. They've been relentlessly chasing me. I've managed to escape, and we've decided that we are going to go after this Kraken. We want to find a way to raise it so that we can fight it. Although we're insane to even try. Excellent. Alright, and there would be a lighthouse. So if we click on the lighthouse, this will unlock the entire area now. You can see that there's a healing area over here where we could repair some damage. There's a lifeboat spotted, another vessel, and then floating debris, which I'm very interested in. Excellent, excellent. And then we'll go see about these people floating in the lifeboat. We shall go to render aid. Oh, I made a friend. How nice. Not bad. Since we're at full strength, we'll take a look here. My crew morale's at 100 anyway, so it was worth the risk. Attack, flee, let them approach. Custom ship, huh? good. Excellent. Alright. Got lucky with that one. I thought they wanted money, which I don't have any of at the moment. At least not till we get back to port. Alright, so if we go to the Explorers Guild, we'll be able to collect that 150. Which will give us the money we need to take care of any other issues. The ship should be fully full. Oops. So I'm in pretty good shape as far as everything goes. I could take on a new weapon if I want. Double shot, huh? Maximum range close, though. I don't like traveling in close range. Nope, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put another performance upgrade over here. Get those reloading quicker. And we'll head back out. So, if we go to our journal, this is the world map, and believe me, this is only one little section of this map. It's massive. You'll start in an area, and depending on which gates you unlock, will present the direction for you to travel in. And there's still more things on each map than I've even done at this point. So we look at our quest log. We have a resolution. We have to make it to a certain area to get something. Same thing with this. This is a place where you can take a look at your crew and rename your ship, captain, and your ship. All right. So we need to go up north. As we're going to need to get to this point here, so we're most likely going to have to go here and then connect somewhere else even to get there. Doesn't really matter which way, but that seems to be the only spot that I have an open area for. As you can see down here, the gate's open and we already hit our 7 of 7, so. Alright, so we have a choice. We can head out to the right or the top. We don't know. We've never been to either side here, so I'm going to go out this way. Alright, so I got a little lucky here. It's not a bad start. As you can see, this meter has now popped up. This is the Kraken attacking meter, whatever you want to call it. But once that fills up, I will get attacked by something very, very nasty. Alright, pretty massive map. These little things are fortifications. They will attack anything within those radiuses if they are red, meaning that you're not part of whatever it is that they have. Alright, this is a diving bell area here. This would be a special zone. I might be able to acquire a captain's log here. First one I've seen. Thanks. Yep, prepare that diving bell. Alright, so we lost only 10 morale, which didn't really hurt us because we were at full, and I picked up a captain's log, which will now enable me to save when I want. As you can see, it's in the water right now. I mean in the rain at the moment. This green dot here is a trade lane. It'll go in and out. You could raid these areas if you want for money and supplies. I'm going to skip going to port right now. Can I go through this? No, I can't. Huh. Kind of blocked in here. So now the Kraken attacking meter down there in the south has gone up 1 bar. So I got about 2 more bars before things are going to get a little serious here. 2 ships in a chase, get closer, Pirate Signia, great. Perfect. There's 2 ships, I'm not staying. Might need to, well, I don't know, I might be able to take this. Let's see. Because I don't think I can handle broadside. Oh shit, lightning, bad. Put fire out. Now what am I doing? I get this guy to do those jobs. Back on those guns. Get back on those guns. Ship a lot quicker than I expected them to in certain areas. Might need to get a little bit. This is not an auto fire, that's a problem. If I can hit the guys that are repairing the ship quicker than they can repair it. Now we're starting to get them. That's ceasefire! That's not. Excellent. That little area. That was a hit to my supplies, but fortunately I have a crap ton at the moment. We're risking it a little bit here with the... I got enough money. I would never have enough supplies. Interested in hitting up another ship right now and increasing a bounty level. I do want to get those supplies over on the other side here though. However, I'm getting the feeling I'm going to have to sail around the entire thing. Oh, how nice. Looks like somebody I helped out hooked me up with a captain's log. Alright, so this is a floating outpost, similar to a port. At least you can do a few basic stuff here. My morale is really okay, but I don't mind getting it back to 100 here. Pretty much out. Check out this. It's 20 on that figure. Already hit that. The supplies. Oh, thank you. Alright, so now we need to check where we need to go because we are going to get jumped very shortly here. I could probably get out of either side, north or east, I would imagine. Both are open. Alright, so we're gonna make a run for it before the Kraken attack. It's coming for me. I'm getting out of here now. I mean, that couldn't have been. Yeah, seriously, they when the Kraken gets to you, the tentacles grab the ship and start ripping it apart, and yeah, it's a bloody mess. Definitely want to avoid that. Oh, now, that would be a pirate ship in there. I don't know. This area seems to be infested with pirates. The red radius would be an attack zone. If you go into it, they'll start going after you. Or something like this will open fire on you. Hoping to find a port or something here. Wonderful. We're starting with severe damage to the ship here, which is not good. I don't know if we're gonna be strong enough. Or if this is out of our weight class right now, I don't know. Yeah, no, they're way too strong for me. Now this is your maneuver bar down here. You have to wait for it to fill before you can make an attempt to do anything else. So we're gonna try to flee. Got the ability to crack my hull, and I just don't trust it right now. I'd rather get out. Also gotta watch out for this pirate that's nearby. Oh, he's sitting outside a port. I can get in there. There we go. Push the port. Green flame. Oh boy. Outbreak of contagious disease. Terrific. Just like real life, right? We'll get out of here. We'll get back to you later there, Mr. in the water, whatever that is. Something else over here. Ho ho ho. Not good. That would be the sign of that cult that's looking. A vessel bearing a pirate insignia, fast closing another ship. Yeah, you know what? I'm coming after you. Not bad. We're not looking to be a pirate at the moment. You want to mess around until your ship's a little stronger. Diving bell. A swivel gun, eh? Let's see, I picked up a tackler. Long-range swivel gun designed to target and stun individual crew. Knocks individual crew to the floor but doesn't cause damage. Chance of knocking crew overboard. Ooh, infinite range, you say? Ooh. Alright, that's actually pretty good. Let's think about this here. I need that chain shot. I could probably take the grape shot out and try that out, or I'll put it on the side of the ship for those circumstances when we get spun around. But I might want to try it out. Fish. Can I get to it? Not good. Took a chance. So is a stupid navigator. I think that's going to be the next goal, is to get myself a new navigator and fire this jabroni. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Alright, so a couple pirate ships and a really crappy island. I have this gate unlocked, which will take me to where I gotta go to. My quest is... Oh yeah, I have to go to that island. Man, I'm gonna need a port shortly though. I probably gotta do one more to get that thing open. How much food have I got? 138? That's fine. Like they gave me some money for it. 6 of 7, oh no. I gotta get one more, and I think I'm going to get attacked before I could do anything about it. Not good. Panic time. Might be in serious trouble here with my guy knocked out. Well, one choice and one choice only. Run for it. We'll head back. At least I can get to a safe harbor here and check out what's wrong with my guy. Oh my god, I really can't take this guy anymore. Is there another navigator available? How about in prison? I'll take a prisoner at this point. What's your issue? 20% reduced rate of fire extinguishing. Alright, that's fine. I pretty much just need you to sit on the navigation anyway. Collect my dough, I need that. Although, I am far enough now to get a new ship. Lightning gun? Well, it'll have to be a dilemma for another time, as we're gonna pause here. But I hope you enjoyed the game. If you like to get it, it is available on Steam. I'm sure it's on some other platforms as well. But it's a good game. Definitely worth the buy. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. Thanks.